Well, welcome to the Goat Shed. Today we're in the VFW in Michigan in the United States. And here we are, we're having a look in one of the rooms here where we've got wall-to-wall pinball machines. I'm just going to give you a quick look up here. Now there's Moonshot, which was a Bally knockoff of Tropic Isle, Gottlieb's Tropic Isle. Look at them all, look at all these beautiful machines. Now there's a lot in here, I can't show them all to you, but here's a few. So here we have some more games. Wall-to-wall pinball machines here, once again. This place is only open to the public, I think once, maybe twice a year. So it's very, very difficult to get in here. Let's go into another room. Look at that, they've got code of conduct, so be careful when you're in here. We have a pile of gun machines. Look at that. Here we have a Williams sniper. Now my friend Craig is very keen on getting a soundboard for that. I think he's been talking to Clay Harrell about that as we speak. Oh, what have we got over here? Looks like a sandblaster. Look at this. They've got a bit of a workshop here and everything like that. This is not the main place, but this is just part of it. Here's another room that's got machines in it. We haven't got a lot of good light in here at the moment because look at that, a Fender guitar sign. And we have some more stuff here. This is a pretty cool place. I was here back in 2018. Here's a bowler. And it's been added onto. There is another building. We've already been over there and it's raining, so it's a bit hard to get to at the moment. This is the workshop in here. You can see, all very technical. I'm going to walk up a hallway with rows and rows and rows of play fields. How's that? Here we have one of those little gun games. Looking at the workshop from the other side, there's a machine, a Netflix Stranger Things. There's two of those together there. He's obviously got a lot of parts and everything up here. And now here's an old machine, it's called Fleet. I'd say that's from the 30s without knowing a lot about it. Here we go, we're going to walk up here, have a look at a few more machines. We're only going to do a brief tour here because I think everyone's probably a bit pinballed out with all these machines. But here we have some of the earlier Bally games with the zipper flippers. Capersville. Capersville is a particularly difficult game to play, and particularly when you get this bonus in here with where it says 1000. Here's Gator. A lot of these Bally machines had the mushroom bumpers. So this is from the 60s. There's a Doggies, a Rockmaker. We showed a Rockmaker in an earlier video. Fireball with the spinning bit that flicks the ball out everywhere. Here's a Nippet. I guess this one's got the grabber arm. Yes, it has. You can see it in there. A Joust. Here's a Surfers. This is a fairly popular game if people can get it. Oh, there's a Bally Bazaar. Now look, I remember playing this as a kid. An interesting game for sure. Bally Bazaar. 4 Queens. Here's a Mini Zag. Here's an Op Pop Pop. Now what's unusual about this game, it's one of the only pinballs that I can think of at the top of my head with absolutely no pop bumpers. Now Graham and I fixed one of these early last year for some friends in Tasmania. Here's a Dixieland. You've got to get the word Dixieland lit up, it's a carryover feature. 4 million BC with the tar pit and the volcano. Wiggler. Rocket. Oh, we've got a lot of wood rails up here. Once again, we're going to have a bit of trouble with the light. Hopefully the video adjusts. Look at this Bally Carnival. Here's a Dragonette up there. So for all wood rail lovers, we've already showed a video earlier on our American pinball tour. Now there's Wayne Noan's favourite design, Queen of Hearts. Okay, there's a spot bowler, Diamond Lil, a knockout. That's the one with a boxing ring in the middle, that's cool. A Niagara, a Green Pastures, and we've got some other games here, Williams 10 strike, a play ball, and a mermaid. Look at this, we've got like a bar, tiki hut. We've got more wood rails we're coming into here. I should have paid attention. I don't think they're in chronological order. Up here we've got some of these old games. Sorry about the lighting, we're in a really dark corner. I'll get out of here so we can see. Now that's Sweet Adeline. That's the closest thing that Wayne Nyans could build as a bingo, and he got it passed for production because David Gottlieb did not like gambling bingo machines. There's Arabian Nights, world champ. I remember playing that as a kid. Minstrel Man, gee, you wouldn't get away with that these days. A Seawolf, King of Swat, we've got a Daisy May and a Marble Queen. And we've got a whole more row of solid state games down there. A few more over here. And then we carry on. I'm sorry about that, I'll drop that down. So this is, I think there's about 500 games here. So that's quite a lot of pinball machines. Here we go again. Once again, I'm sorry about the lights. Some lights are on in some areas and some not. Clay Harrell's been very kind enough to allow us to come here this evening. It's around about 9:30 in the evening. We didn't get here till late, and it's really cool to be here. Really cool. Now here's John Osborne's haunted house. Okay, so we were honoured to meet John a few weeks ago and be invited to his home. This is the one with a playfield underneath. So there it is. And there you go. There we have a genuine goat shed sign. How's that? Now there's only 100 of those being made, and here's one in the VFW in Michigan.
And we should also add that your haunted house here is been converted to multi-ball and has speech.
Right.
So 3-ball multi-ball and speech. The original had no speech and was a single ball game.
There you go. Did everyone hear that? That one's been converted to multi-ball. Not sure if John would have a stroke or not, but...
no, I think John would approve.
I'm sure he would approve.
Wanted that,
yeah.
But cost reduced out of the makeup.
I'll be going to Disney. I'll be catching up with John and going to Disneyland with him and another family right at the end of our tour, so I'll certainly let him know about that. Oh, look at this. Here's another cool game. Airway. Once again, I think this is from the 30s.
Yeah, 33.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? So yeah, we really, really, really appreciate Clay letting us come into his humble abode here. This is an old veterans hall. So there's a bar here. They must have all used to sit around drinking grog. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So yeah, and as I said, there is another building, but we're not going to go there today because I think a lot of people have seen enough pinball machines.
You can if you want.
But,
I got keys.
Okay, well hang on, we're being enticed to go, so one moment.
No, thank you.
Well, we're in the other room now, and now this is an extension. This room wasn't here last time we were here in 2018, and here we have all the Sonic machines, or a lot of them anyway, and it's really cool to see all these. Sonic have beautiful playfields and back glasses. I mean, I know there's a bit of light reflecting on there, but look at that. You know, it's just beautiful. There's Gorga. Me Gorga. I remember that. A lot of these machines have new back glasses. Some do, some don't. Little Chief. We were having a look at a Little Joe the other day for someone. There's an Orbit. Yeah. Surf Champ, my God. Surf Champ and Surfer in Australia, we see so many. Here's Beat Time. The Bootles. Beat the Clock. Skill Pool, yeah. Wild Wheels. I mean, it's just phenomenal to be able to come to a place like this. Now, I think I mentioned earlier, this place is only allowed to open maybe once or twice a year. and it was open in the first weekend in October. Now here's a game that I personally am after. That's probably the last pinball I'd probably get. Magic City. I loved that game as a kid. It's got that pop bumper down near the flippers. Can be difficult to play. Strato Flight. Junkyard, there you go. I guess if you can't be overawed with the collection that's in this establishment, you'll never be overawed. But here we come into some more electromechanicals. Everyone knows the games. Pin Up, you know, which is the Adderball of Kingpin. Pro Pool, another Adderball game. Ship Ahoy, the Adderball of Buccaneer. Dimension, that's an Adderball game. Big Strike. Oh, I think that was the Adderball game of, what was it called? Oh, gee, I just can't think at the moment. Hotline, that was it, Hotline. Ah, the effervescent Banker Ball, there it is. Banker Ball. Looks like someone got a good score, and then it must have been, even though the lights aren't on, all the balls are down, so they must have got 1396. Now here's a rather controversial game we might just briefly look at, and we won't say its name. The Immortal North Star. I guess that's one I'd like in my collection too. They're damn hard to find in Australia. Spinner card, we've seen it in another video. Remember, this was the only machine, a wedge head, which didn't have a wedge head. And here we go again. We've got a few more up here. There's some over here. Once again, I'm getting into poor light. I apologise for that, but there's not much we can do. There's an Air Aces. Independence Day. Oh, right. Pirates of the Caribbean. That was a popular movie, wasn't it? South Park. Well, who doesn't know about South Park? Here it is. One of the most popular machines around is Captain Fantastic. King Rock with the 4 flippers. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Kickoff. Lucky Ace. Oh, Moulin Rouge. Now, once again, this is a game I played as a kid. I really enjoyed playing the Gottlieb games and the Williams games. I thought Williams had some great games, and when you're a kid you had no idea who the designers were, but Wayne Nyans and Norm Clark were 2 great pinball designers, and this is a Norm Clark design. This is in rather good condition. Often where the kick-out holes are, you get scratches and everything on the playfield, but really, really fun game. Moulin Rouge. A Bally 4. It's sort of a golf game. Teacher's Pet. Another classic old game from the 60s. There it is. Have a look at that. A Doodlebug. The old ball goes up and down. Zip, zip, zip. Scores lots of points. Anyone seen that? There's a Williams Gold Rush. And a few more machines. Now, we're coming out in the original room, so where you see that blue tape, that wall has been extended into another room. We come out here and we've got a number of other pinball machines. What do you think of that? Grand Prix and everything. Yeah, there it is. Flipper Clown, OXO. That's Graham likes OXO. We did an OXO a few years ago. Really lovely machine. Turn around here, we've got a few more. There's Old Chicago. There's Thing. A lot of electromechanicals over there. Now they haven't got here, I asked Clay, they haven't got my favourite game, which is Tropic Isle. But that's okay, I own one, so I see one every day. Now, here's another look at the machines that are here. And we're going up and up and up. Here's Williams Ski Club, which is, I guess it's the Adderball game of Alpine Club. Spanky sort of stopped on that to have a little bit of a look. What do you reckon about that, Spank? You like that? Everyone notices how he had a bath before he come to America. He does look a lot cleaner, thank goodness. Let's get him out of the road there. So we've got another machines here. Oh, Spanky couldn't help himself with this particular one, I guess. Spanky fancies himself as a bit of a playboy. Don't you, Spank? Yeah. Drunken goat. So, great back glass. More solid state games. There's another 30s game over there. So, you can sort of see the length of this room by me coming back down here. We'll just go over the other side. And here we have more pinball machines. All the way up here. There's another popular game. Royal Flush. There's Fast Draw and Quick Draw, I've mentioned before. Oh, and Royal Flush and Card Whiz. Gee, we see a lot of those in the goat shed. Dragon, there you go. I guess you wouldn't see a lot of those. Bobby Orr Power Play. I think that was around when I was a young fella. Oh, here's Jungle Queen, Jungle Princess, Big Engine, Lawman. My friend Tony Paglino and I are working on one of those at the moment. Really nice game. There's Wizard. Everyone likes Wizard. Spanky fancies himself as a wizard. Oh, well, Buckaroo. There's another one. They're all over the place. Big Valley. There's Bronco. I knew there'd have to be one. Fire Queen. Jumping Jack. Pyramid. I think they made that as a solid state. I'm not sure. Oh, there's 300 and top score. Far Out. Far Out was getting up near the end when they got rid of the trip bank at the front of the game. Hot Shot / Big Shot. And there's Matahari. Now, a friend of ours has the electromechanical version of Matahari, which is really cool. So there's a few other machines. And we've got, like, what do we got here? A Bally Spinner. Now, here's a game that I've never seen before. It's some sort of amusement device. There's a laser disc jukebox just there. So yeah, we've got a lot here, haven't we? Here's a Williams Space Pilot. Now we're doing up a Midway Whirlybird at the moment, so yeah, that's an interesting game as well. So we hope you enjoyed this tour of the VFW in Michigan. And Spanky's now found the bar and it says cash only. So once again, we appreciate if you would give us the big thumbs up to our videos and please subscribe to our channel. And this has been another Goat Shed presentation.